This is going to be our most impactful video ever. We're going to show you exactly how you can work out to get maximum athleticism like Giannis. Or we're going to go on to show you guys that are super skilled in how to develop your bag, micro skills, and really taking the time to start from the ground and build it up week by week through developing different skills through repetition and really developing your game one movement at a time. And then of course you have to be able to make reads in today's game, whether you're a point guard or you're a center. That helps you have so much feel in the real game and helps you play like a real high IQ player. In this video, we're going to break all that stuff down so you can go home and you could work on things and have some type of blueprint to go off on. The first thing we're going to talk about is mobility work. This should be at the beginning of all your work. Kyrie Irving does not get enough credit from the way that he moves. He has extremely great mobility. He's able to put his body in positions that nobody else is able to do. We're going to go over that and how you could go ahead and build that and make that a part of your game as well, because he is special at it and you can be too. But it all starts in your warm-up, doing some dynamic work to get you feeling loose, get you feeling great. So when you're on those crossovers or you're making a move, you could really shift your body into places that you want. Mobility is also really important for longevity. A lot of you guys want to be able to play a full season or be able to feel explosive throughout your off season so that you can continue to work, but you have to take care of your body. You have to make sure you're doing dynamic warm-ups, you're doing some type of cool down, your foam rolling, your cryo, whatever you do to make sure your body is feeling great, you need to do it. And then you need to make sure that those muscles, your joints, can move in any direction that's needed. That's going to help you sell moves. That's going to help you feel more explosive, and you're going to be able to move better because of this your mobility routine. So take it seriously and go really hard at it. Now, something that has to be top of mind, especially in today's game, has to be your athleticism. Guys, it actually matters. When you're looking at Giannis, when you're looking at guys like Russell Westbrook, athleticism pays. It makes a huge difference. And now you don't have to be a freak, but you have to know how to develop your athleticism good enough to match your skill set. And when you watch a guy like Marquise Noel, a guy who was 5'6", a guy who's very agile, quick, fast, and able to play in the league at about 5'6", it is super impressive to see him move. And the reason why is because he actually works at his movement. This should be done 3 to 4 times. It's super important. Then you have your strength and conditioning work. You have to be strong to play in today's game. Even if you're not the biggest guy, you still need to make sure you have enough muscle to be able to last throughout the season, throw your weight around, and feel like you're empowered enough to do things. I love things like one-leg squats for basketball players. Any type of one-leg movement is always really good for hoopers everywhere. Doing body weight things like pull-ups, push-ups, those are things you could do at home to make sure that you're a better athlete. A lot of good RDL stuff is super good for your health or your hamstrings and making sure that you feel really strong. You could do this while you're in the season or out the season. You can see him doing curls here. You really don't need those, but if you look at Isaiah Thomas here working with the sled, I recommend this for every athlete who's playing basketball. It works on your muscular endurance. It works on your explosion. You could do it by yourself with no real training, and then you could do different movements out of it too. Karaoke, you could do back pedals, sprints. So many things you could do to make sure you're a better athlete. That'll carry on the jumping. It will help you be in better shape, and it will develop your muscles so that you won't get hurt easily throughout the season. The next thing we're going to talk about is micro skills. These are so important to build, especially when you're young. You can see Zach LaVine going through his routine right here, his ball handling routine. A lot of you guys just want to go in and work on the big things, but you have to be able to go inside your gym and work on things like in and out between the legs, simple ball handling drills that do make a huge difference in the long term. Now for ball handling drills, I really love using some type of heavy ball like you see here with Scotty. These is really good to develop your fingers, your hands, so that you're able to dribble a ball hard and you don't get tired as easy when you're dribbling it as well. He's not incorporating much footwork there, but that's really good as well. But micro skills, you don't need to be working way out from the 3-point line. This is all about getting reps at doing simple things again and again and again, and trying to figure out a way to make it more difficult. As you can see, Scotty's using a heavy ball. Some people use power hands. Some people use different things that could help them play the game easier and make it feel so much easier when you get into your live reps. You could also get into some good balance shooting work to help you become a better shooter. I like working and breaking things down like that if I'm ever trading a kid. Form shots are important. These micro skills are the foundation of your game. So when you're doing things like form shooting, or you're doing finishes close to the basket, this is all about detail work. How long could you stay focused on your craft? How well could you stay locked in and engaged? It's so important to actually get better. Something I see most kids needing to work on that they do not commit to, just work on your passing a little bit, whether it's chest passes, live dribble passes. Remember, passing is a skill plus the IQ and feel to make those reads, but you have to have the skill of passing. Another thing when it comes to micro skills you need to be adding is a lot of footwork variations into this micro skills. It will pay off. A lot of you kids aren't doing it, but I promise it will pay off. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is your reps. Everybody knows that to be great, you have to go through things again and again and again. And that's what you can see Colin Gillespie doing in this video, is really getting into it, the weeds of his game. And if you ever watch him play, this is exactly how he plays. He's not doing anything that's outside the realm of his own game. He's not taking 100 million dribbles. This is all stuff to make him feel sharp within the game, because remember, when you're working on your basketball game and whenever you're trying to apply that to a real game, you have to make sure you're doing things that works for your game, your size, and your athleticism. I know this stuff can get a bit boring at times, but it's needed. Make sure you're working on catch and shoots. Make sure if you're a guard, you're working on off the dribble shooting. You're getting in shape, moving constantly. Make sure this is as game-like as possible, so when you actually go in the game, you feel great, you feel sharp, and you feel confident. A lot of you guys aren't very confident because you haven't gotten the amount of reps that you need. It's not just about can you make that shot or not. The question is, have you absolutely mastered that? When you watch a guy like Isaiah Thomas average 30 points a game as a 5'8" guy in the NBA, it's because he put so much reps in that he has mastered every part of his game. And when he was healthy, he was absolutely dominant because of it. You cannot skip the repetitions. I have never seen a kid or any player in the pros ever not shoot a lot of different reps and do exactly what they do in the game. It's a necessary part of the game. One of the most important parts of basketball training is live work, guys. I cannot scream that enough. You have to be in the gym with a partner holding a stick or some type of pad, somebody to give you contact, or play in real pickup games constantly to try out all that stuff you just did. You have to be able to apply all those skills you work on in a day-to-day basis through micro skills, through reps. And you actually have to see that person in front of you so that you get used to making reads. Now, a way you could do it is if you have a trainer, make sure you tell them, hey, could you get a pad out and hit me while I work on these moves? Or maybe getting a stick, or just getting a teammate to work with after practice and have them use a stick or a pad, or incorporate some type of one-on-one in there too. But I really like this way of working with some type of stick or some type of pad to make it harder than it is in a real game. You and your partner can switch roles, but I promise, guys, this will make a world of difference for your game. When you watch these NBA guys play, You guys have to understand their reaction speed because they're so used to making reads is so much faster than the good college player or the good high school player. That is one of the biggest differences between all levels, is their read capabilities and their processing time. This will help you with that and make you a way more confident player. Now here's a bonus thing. You can get some basketball help. I wasn't going to include this, but I figured, hey, this can help a lot of guys out. You can go to hoopdoctors.net. This is our website right here. Look into our courses, our evaluations, our custom workouts, and it could really help you guys out. When you get a evaluation, it's going to help you understand your game makeup, your athleticism makeup, so that you can go build and really work on your game. We are guys who play college ball, play pro. Some guys are coaching now, and we really take a good glimpse at your game and help you out. We also do Tik-Tok evaluations. Our course is only $10. Let us help you, and please subscribe to our channel so we can give more free good advice. Thank you so much, guys, for watching.